Hey, Basket Brains, Kirby here, aka Darkwing Disc. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, KO Disc Golf proudly brings to you the greatest podcast in the world! The Road Dog Kirby Snyder, the badass Ollie DePina. This is KO Disc Golf Show, episode 34. This is going to be the GOAT edition. My favorite Pokemon, number 34, Nidoking. Absolutely love it. This 34 is loaded with tons of players. David Ortiz, maybe like the most famous and one of the best Red Sox of all time. King Felix Hernandez, maybe one of the greatest Mariners of all time. Nolan Ryan, Fernando Venezuela, Kirby Puckett, Hakeem Olajuwon, Charles Barkley, Paul Pierce, Ray Allen. Ollie, I know you got a bunch more.
Yeah, we got Giannis Antetokounmpo for the Bucks, NBA champion, MVP, Defensive Player of the Year. Some great football players, maybe one of the greatest football players of all time, Walter Payton, Sweetness. We got Earl Campbell, Thurman Thomas, Franco Harris, and then for the Giants, currently we got Greg Joseph. We had to sign him because our kicker got hurt, and so I think he's currently our backup kicker. But some more notable ones is Don Chandler in the '60s. Derek Ward in the 2000s, and then Shane Vereen as well. One of the guys I watched a bunch in the teens. But this is definitely the KO Disc Golf Show GOAT episode. This is fire.
Dude, there's so many. When I was doing research for our show notes, I was like, at some point, I just stopped putting names on. And then you came in this morning and you were like, hey, you missed this guy, you missed that guy, you missed this guy. It's like, we got to include everybody. Like, there's.
Yeah, you were like, yeah, I don't know about these guys, and I was like, okay, Walter Payton has to be on this episode.
We're doing this, yeah. No, being the GOAT episode, I'm going to do a couple of giveaways. The first giveaway we're going to do, I want you to comment Poppy in the comment section below, and thanks to David Ortiz. As famously, he didn't know a lot of players' names, and he's just bad with names, so he walked around and he called everybody Poppy, and his nickname was Big Poppy as well. I watched him so much growing up. Like, so much of my childhood was based on making, like, MLB The Show lineups around David Ortiz in that 3 or 4 spot. Like, he's pinnacle to my childhood. So, in order to win this beautiful new C-Line DD, these are gorgeous. They're brand new. It is Jolly Rancher Red. Really, really gorgeous. You can see me through there. In order to win this Jolly Rancher Red DD, I want you to comment Poppy in the comment section down below.
Yeah, that's insane. I really like that disc. If for those that have not thrown a DD, it's a really nice high-speed driver that's super flippy. So like for higher arm speeds, it's maybe like one of the best like 11-speed rollers you could high-speed rollers you can get out there. For like lower arm speeds, you can definitely get a shot to get in the air and go right. That's an amazing disc.
Yeah, I love them. I have an S-Line one that I've been throwing for a while that's dyed by Buzz's hand-dyed discs. Great for high, long turnovers, great for rollers. So, yeah, let's get this in somebody's hand. Comment Poppy down below, and we'll get this out to you.
Yeah, David Ortiz is I am a huge fan. Yeah, my dad grew up in Boston area, and so in that like New Bedford, Providence area. So I was by default a little bit of a Red Sox fan growing up as well, and then he's just one of the coolest people in baseball, in my opinion. Funniest people in baseball, David Ortiz. And then also, I love that he's still involved with the sport. And that crew that he's on is like, it gets me to watch baseball more, which is really cool. Like him and Jeter, and I think it's super cool.
Yeah, it made watching the Yankees in the World Series a little better. Watching Poppy just like shit all over A-Rod for like those couple hours. And A-Rod, and like, Jeter, you can tell like Jeter wasn't into it, and Jeter was just kind of sitting there, just kind of like taking it on the chin. But like Poppy's just like dancing and having fun with it. I was like, I love this, man. It makes this a little better for me. Ollie, how's your week, man? It's good to see you.
It's good. It's good. It's like kind of just like this. I love this period. I love off season. I love like feeling like I have goals in mind. I'm starting to get my goals for 2025 in set, which is like, it helps me when I'm putting. Like, I've been putting pretty late at night in my room, putting the towels up on the chains, and I have like a little basket down here, and I it feels a little nocturnal, but it'll be pretty late at night, and I'll just be putting, and I'm like just excited. I think this is the most excited I've been for a season to start. So yeah, just trying to putt as much as I can, get as much work as I can, getting stronger and stuff. I've been doing some like night stalking, bunch of more different things at Costco now. Like they're having me do like everything. With the season coming up, it's getting so busy, and um, they had me doing. I was doing some night stalking, and I was doing the like cat and dog food section and the litter section. So it's just like 42-pound bags, 50-pound bags
Yeah.
over my head. Yeah, exactly. So like I was like, wow, I feel like I was like, I'm getting a pump. I was like, this is cool.
Walking towards a little spat.
I so there's like those things where I'm like, okay, this is like hard work, and I'm going home and I'm feeling it in like my body. I wake up in the morning, I'm like, wow. So uh it's feeling good. I'm feeling like really like just kind of head down like with that and trying to use it for what I can. And it's also been a really good job so far. The like kind of like fast tracked like the 90 days, and so like I've gotten to a point where I'm able to do some more jobs and feeling like a lot more trusty and stuff with them, so that's really cool. And feeling a lot more comfortable just doing everything, like walking around there using the computers, like talking to customers, talking to all the supervisors and everything. So it's been a good week, but it's like I'm really in like head down mode. Like I don't have a lot of time to hang out with people. I don't have a lot of time to do that. It's like I'm gonna go play disc golf when I can, and I'm gonna go. I hang out. Yeah, hang out with Roxy. I got a My Sims. They just came out with a cozy bundle on Switch. So, and that was a game I played on the Wii growing up. So I was like, oh, I could go knock out a few hours before bed playing that. So just just chilling, head down, grinding.
Nice.
How about yourself? How you doing, Kurt?
I'm doing pretty good, man. Did you see? I don't know if like you're a fan of wrestling at all, but AEW had the Costco guys on the other day, and it's
So
their highest
I,
clip ever or something like that.
I didn't know that. I didn't know the numbers it did or anything like that. I did see the clips from it, which I think is like hilarious. Did you know at some point during that, Big AJ broke his foot,
Yeah.
and he just kept going. I was like, hey, that's the dog
Yeah.
in him. That's a boom.
The dude's a worker,
Hey, but he's been a wrestler, so that's the kind of mindset you have to have. You break a foot or you hurt yourself, you're gonna keep going. So I was like, that's cool. He's really about it. So I was cool.
I found this out and I was like, man, that's so fucking funny. I can't believe he did that. The name of his finishing move, it's the power boom, and it's just like a regular power bomb, but they call it the.
I thought you were gonna say it's like the double chunk elbow or something. I thought you were going with like the double.
Dude, he's probably got that in the arsenal as the double chunk chocolate choke out. Like,
hey, I know I might have just leaked his bag. My bad.
So funny. No, I watched a little bit of his match because I am a wrestling fan. I watch a lot of WWE, and it was cool because he was like really entertaining and he's good at like working the crowd, and it was a Big Justice came out and like gave a spear to the guy, which was cool, and like you could tell.
Did the Rizzler come out?
The Rizzler was there, but he didn't like come out and like he didn't get in the ring and like mix it up with him, right?
I saw it where he was like,
oh yeah, he was out there, doing his thing, and dude, you could see like AJ like gassed out at the end, like he's like huffing and puffing, like that last power boom, like he it was kind of like all he had left in
that
because he kind of like hit it and then he just goes and kind of like falls over the guy, and it was just like, all right, yeah, he's done.
That last power boom. Dude. I just think it's hilarious. I saw an interview and he was talking about how he was like his son. He was like, I know he can make it big in wrestling and do it. And so like I know he wants his son to do that, which I think is hilarious. But so this is an interesting path. But I'm here for it.
No, it's cool. Well, it would be awesome if he turned like his Costco guys thing into a career like with AEW and in like professional wrestling and that kind of thing. Because just being the Costco guys on Instagram isn't like, you can't do that for like years and years and years without it getting kind of like a little sad after a while. You know what I mean? But like,
I mean, it's pretty sad in general. Like, I've never thought it's like cool.
I don't know, it's always been like, oh, look at this guy, it's kind of entertaining. And then after a while, you're like, oh, you guys are like really doing this, huh? Like, oh my goodness.
When I saw them go and do their like, they started going to like universities and like doing like runouts with football teams, I was like, this is too much. I was like, bro, what is going on? I was like, this is crazy. But I'm not trying to hate on anything. So I'm happy for. It's like whatever they want to do with their life. It's not my life. It's something I would never do, but I think it's hilarious. I'm just a watcher.
It's like the perfect like wrestling gimmick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. I think this is the path to
Yeah,
take. I
the
like it.
Costco guys. It's like I could totally see the Costco guys being like in the 1990s WWF next to like Doink the Clown and the Brooklyn Brawler, so like it kind of works all together. So, but yeah, other than that, I mean, like I said, I was watching that. My week's been pretty chill. Back in the gym, I've been going the last couple of days, so that's been really nice. Trying to like still like have my foot fully recover. It's getting a lot better, but it's not like fully there. I've been getting out like disc golfing a little bit. Like I said, just trying to keep it light. Putting practice like just about every day, which has been nice. So that's kind of my nightly routine. My nightly routine is get home, say hi to the wife, and get out into the driveway and do at least like 150 putts or something like that. I'm tracking how many putts that I'm throwing every day, which is really cool. I have like a notepad out there, and every little like dash mark is 50 putts, and then I just have like every day kind of marked off. So I'm keeping track of like how many putts I'm throwing, and I want to kind of like keep myself like accountable and being like, hey, last week you only threw like you missed like 2 days, or you didn't putt this many. Like one day you only did 100 putts, and all the other days you only did like 150. This week you need to pump those numbers up and that kind of thing. So yeah, I'm gonna be really deliberate about that. I might like put that on my story once in a while on Instagram and kind of show people like, hey, this is like what I'm doing like every day. There's a little bit of commitment to this kind of thing. So
Yeah.
um, besides that, just getting ready for Thanksgiving. I have today off. Today's Tuesday, so I have the day off, and I'm going to go, pressure wash like the driveway and that kind of thing. It's still like pretty messed up from like the windstorm last week and covered with like debris and stuff like that. So it's about time to get out there and like actually like clean it off and that kind of thing. So, just like adult stuff
Yeah.
kind of deal. So, but yeah, there's no real tournaments or anything like that this week. There's like a bunch of leagues and a bunch of like glow stuff going on. If you participated in any league or any glow thing, like put in the comment section, like let us know how you did. Let us know what's going on. If anybody hit an ace, let us know if you've heard of any like fat ace pots. We'll shout them out on here next week and that kind of thing. No problem. But
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, I think the next event that I've seen, or I kind of like have my eye on at least, is at least like the fundraisers for the SeaTac Tree Smack. Those are in like early December, so we'll definitely kind of keep everybody like updated when those are coming around. And yeah, the other thing I'll comment and I'll kind of bring up is Emerald City Discs Black Friday stuff we have going on. We got all kinds of different sales and different kind of like giveaways and like that kind of stuff. Um, I will say, we wanted to just do like X amount of discount off of everything, but some companies actually have like a MSRP on what we can sell their discs for, and we can't like sell them for less than certain companies like tell us that we can. So taking like 40% off of a disc sometimes like isn't very doable. So we have all kinds of like different kind of giveaways and that kind of thing. Um, for Thursday of Thanksgiving, all Emerald City Discs tournaments have like an early registration code that's going to put you or give you $10 off of your registration for all those tournaments. That registration code is going to be cranberry sauce. So yeah, you go to Disc Golf Scene, put in the code cranberry sauce on Thanksgiving Day, and you'll get $10 off every Emerald City Disc tournament that you enter.
That's sick.
Black Friday, come on in. If you buy 4 discs, we're gonna give you a mystery box for free. We're gonna make a bunch of mystery boxes that are gonna have maybe 1, maybe 2 discs in it, maybe some swag, some random items, maybe some like candy or something like that. Just like random stuff. And yeah, so there'll be mystery boxes that'll be like kind of wrapped like Christmas gifts in the shop that you can go through and pick one out. Saturday and Sunday, we're doing beat ECD at a putting game. I have basically just like a putting game that I do in the shop all the time. If you can come in the shop and you can beat whoever's there, which is either going to be Brian or myself, if you can beat us in a putting game, you get a mystery box. It's free to play. Bring your putters, come and hang out, say what's up, see what's going on in the shop and that kind of thing, and kind of test your luck, see what's going on there. On Monday, buy a cart or a basket, and you're going to get a mystery box for free. On Tuesday, it's one of those like treat yourself deals where if you buy a $50 gift card for somebody else, you're going to get a $10 gift card for yourself on us. And then on Wednesday next week, spend $120 and get a mystery box for free. So all kinds of different deals. Go in, do some early Christmas shopping for all the disc golfers in your life, and get a mystery box for yourself while you're at it, and maybe get something really cool. I do have a bunch of like discs that are just like, I call them gems, just like really like sick stamps and like really like maybe like something a little rarer kind of thing. And I have a couple of boxes that I keep above my desk of that stuff specifically for times like this where I bust out mystery boxes. So it's all stuff that it's not just like stock stuff, and that kind of thing. So
Yeah, no, they're definitely cool discs. I'll get a couple pictures from when, like, if there's a disc I throw or Kirby knows I like, he'll text me and be like, "Oh, we just got this like money stamp on the Toro," and so I was like, "Oh, I'm coming in the shop right now. Like, I got you, dude." So it's cool to know, and like, there's some really cool like different designs and stamps they be using. I love the money. Anything with the money stamp is like my favorite thing.
Same. I like the money.
It makes every disc a money disc. I'm like, oh.
I like the flower stamp a lot too. I think that one's really cool. Totally.
I have this signed by Gavin Babcock.
Oh, the Rose. Yeah.
The Rose MD5. And this was at NADGT when Gannon was still on Prodigy. And Gavin takes this and he goes, "Wow, I love this." And he goes, "Gannon." And Gannon picks it up and he's like, I don't really love the Rose, but yeah, this feels good. And I was like,
the Rose.
I was like,
yeah.
I was like, why are you feeling
yeah.
it? And then that was my first thing where I was like, bro's leaving. Bro's
he's gone. That's it. He's gone.
But yeah, little Gavin Babcock, MD5.
Very cool. There's a rumor about like Isaac and Prodigy, and like it's almost like a guarantee that Isaac's leaving because Prodigy.
Oh, I saw that video. He is gone.
Is he gone officially?
Yeah, no, there is something saying like he's leaving.
Yeah. Well, I saw that Prodigy put all of his merch and everything online for like 75% off sale, and he commented like those like looking eyes at it, being like interesting.
Yeah.
Kind of, I don't know, like fascinating to kind of see what becomes of that. And nothing in disc golf is necessarily a secret. So when you start hearing rumors about something, if the rumors are loud enough, they're probably true. Like disc golf is just small like that.
It was I think you met them at Worlds. It was the Disc Golf World guys.
Yeah.
I think I watched a video from them, and they said they brought up a quote or like something from Gannon Burr talking about like Isaac's contract that he's like looking to get, and they're like, "Do you think it'll like be close to like be like yours?" And he's like, "No one's touching mine," or something like. He was like, "Yeah, no." He was like, "Nah."
Yeah.
I was like, And then there was also another quote from Isaac saying about how this decision's going to be about a distributor that believes him, and it's also like what makes the most sense for being fun for him. Yeah. Which I was like, if it's for fun, you're going to go Discmania 100%.
Yeah. I wonder, I don't know that, I don't know that he's going to be able to find the guaranteed money that he's going to want necessarily. So yeah. I wonder if, I don't know. I'm curious. Yeah, I really am. Because, I don't know that the guaranteed money is out there necessarily. Not just for him, just, in general. The whole industry's, like I said, kind of taking we've talked about this a bunch. The whole industry's kind of, taking a step back. And you're going to see, players that you didn't expect, not being sponsored in that kind of thing. So, I don't know. I'm really interested, though. That's definitely, kind of the hot player that I'm watching, both in terms of his game and, all right, so going to our next giveaway. Like I said, I want to do a couple this episode. I think we're going to give away this sick Ella Hansen Showstopper. The new glow one. I love that stamp. I don't know what they call that with that kind of silver kind of hexagon thing going on. Pretty sick. So every week when we do these and the episode comes out, I go to Facebook and I repost this to Facebook. What I want you to do is go and repost that. Go and share that post. Go to my Facebook, Darkwing Disc on Facebook, and you'll see this on Tuesday afternoon. And I just want you to share that, and I'll go through. I'll look at seeing all the people who shared it, and next week we'll announce the winner. But yeah, you're going to win this Ella Hansen FD. Absolutely gorgeous. This blue with the kind of purple rim. Look at that bottom. Really.
Oh.
Yeah. Really, really filthy. This is the ones that Discmania sent me, pretty early on. I just never threw this one, so Yeah, like I said, share this post. You'll see it on my Facebook, later today on Tuesday. And when you see it, share it and we'll get this out to you.
Dope. Dope, dope, dope.
Um, Ollie, you want to do the fantasy football check-in?
Yeah, I think we're getting close to wrapping up. Let's see. Playoff begins week
I think we
15.
got 2 weeks before the playoffs. I saw. I was keeping track of it. I faced Toby, the OK Fantasy Football Show, and I barely beat him. He scored a shit ton of points. I was like, oh my god, look at this guy. But I beat him because Lamar Jackson's a beast. I
Yeah.
definitely was not supposed to win. I looked at it like kind of early on Sunday, and I was just like, dude, I need Lamar Jackson to score like 19 points or something like that to win today. And I was like, he's kind of averaging that, but at the same time, like that's still like a day. And yeah, he went out, got me like 22 and a half, and we got Toby, so it feels pretty good.
We are officially not team 10 of 10. We're team 9 of 10 now.
Nice.
We're 3 and 9. We got another win. We're riding the win streaks. We could end 5 and 9. That'd be a great goal for my team right now. But this past week we had me playing Sad Day Squad playing Team Gabe Zansberg. We changed our name to Sad Day Squad. One of my favorite players got cut from the Giants, and we are moving on from him. Daniel Jones, our quarterback. Very sad for me. I'm pretty bummed, but so that's why we're Sad Day Squad. We dropped him. Moved to 3 and 9. That was the battle of the bottom. And then we got the climb. Miley Cyrus losing to Team Slop Jockeys, moving to 9 and 3. Team Lucky Luke with 155 points and coming out with the win to move to 5 and 7 against 2 tight ends, 1 cup, moving to 500 at 6 and 6. Emerald City Rangers, like you said, got a close win against OK Fantasy Football Show, moving to 500, and Toby moving to 5 and 7. I'm on top of the world, 7 and 4. Got lost to CL25423 at 10, 1, and 1. Yeah, it's looking like I'm not going to make the playoffs, which is okay.
I was looking at the stats this morning, and I officially have the most points against me, and I have the third most points scored. So there's my 6 and 6 record. It's like I'm doing all right, like
Yeah,
fine. It's just like every week, every other team seems to pop off, and like if I win, it's like I have to score 160 points, and my opponent still scores like 155, and it's like, what the shit is that? So I don't hate my team. I feel like when I start to like next week, I think I'm facing like I'm on top of the world or something like.
I think we're going to do the playoffs are going to start week 14, and it's going to be week 14, 15, 16.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's only one more week. I just changed it.
Yeah, I'm facing them on top of the world, and I just feel like I'm gonna get like absolutely cooked next week.
Yeah, I'm gonna send a little message in.
Okay, cool.
But playoffs will be because you just don't want to have the last.
Yeah.
You don't want to have the championship on the last season or last game of the season because people will rest players and do other bullshit where it's like I had the best team and then all my players got rested because they were so good. It's like okay,
Yeah.
That's unfair. So we're gonna do that just to try to.
No, that's cool. That works. That makes sense.
And no one should be caring that much. No one put any money into this, so it's all good.
No, yeah. I mean, it's only just for stuff that we're kind of doing for like. So, no big deal. Cool. Let's move right into this week's draft. Really, I think a pretty challenging draft all in all. This is the Q draft. Q words, not exactly super common. I'm going to take the number 1 overall pick.
Okay.
Ollie, you're going to grab 2 and 3, so on and so forth. You ready to get into it?
Let's do it.
All right, the number 1 overall pick. Okay, here's my issue with Q. Is I have a bunch of words that I just think are okay, but I don't have a bunch that I'm like, I love this, I love that, this one's perfect. Like
you have a bunch of okay words, but no KO words.
No bangers, dude.
No knockouts, no KOs.
I think for the number one overall pick, I'm gonna. You know what? He saved my ass this past week. I'm going with quarterback, Lamar Action Jackson.
Oh no. Okay, well this.
He saved my butt this week. He got me the win. If it wasn't for him, I wasn't going to be there. Quarterback's my number one overall pick.
It's a good number one pick. I don't know if it'd be my number one, but because now I do get a quesadilla. Let's go.
Solid.
Quesadilla.
Really good.
Late night quesadillas. You know, you throw steak in there, chicken in there, whatever you want in there. You know, whatever cheese.
Yep.
Bomb.
Yep.
Quesadilla. And without.
What is your favorite? Like, if you were to pick like one protein.
Steak.
Yeah. I get that. I'm a low key like a shrimp quesadilla. Fucking fire, dude.
I'm not a big seafood guy.
No? Oh, man. I like the shrimp. You, like, grill it up. You hit it with a little bit of lime. A little
I'm very specific with what I like. Like, I kind of like scallops.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think scallops are good. I think eel is good.
Yeah.
Like, I think there's just, like... And then I'm starting... also, like, I don't like it, but I'm always... Like, whenever I go somewhere, I'll always try it. Like, I think I had, like, halibut I liked. I'm starting to like salmon more. Just like depends on the way you prepare it. It's just like it's all. I feel like that's the bigger thing I'm realizing. It's like it has to just be like prepared how I like.
Yeah. Do you like mussels?
I don't think I've had a mussel. Honestly.
I like mussels. They're a little like they're like these little like black like shells. They're like I don't know.
Yeah, I think I've seen them. Yeah.
You got to be cooked in the right kind of broth. I like the broth of mussels.
Oh yeah. And then it can be like a spicier like yeah. I've seen that.
Yeah. All right, that's seafood talks over. Quesadilla, good pick, man. Yeah, nice.
And then queso, some cheese.
Yeah. Okay.
Some dip, some hot, whatever get some queso dip.
Hey, great 1-2 or great 2-3 right there. Yeah.
It's a good little combo punch.
Yeah. No.
You took quarterback. I like that.
Yeah. For my number 4 pick, I'm gonna pick Queen. I have a queen here at the house. Her name is Nala. She's our little queen who walks around and kind of runs everything here. Queen. We all got our queens there.
Oh yeah.
For the number 5 pick, I'm gonna pick. Jeez, I hate so many of these. Yeah, I'm gonna pick Quest. I don't know. Quest sounds pretty good.
No, I that's definitely one of the ones I was liking more towards on that side of the words. It's like I feel it.
Yeah, we're kind of at the point of my list where I'm just like, this doesn't hurt. Whatever, it's fine.
Yeah, I feel it. So you get another one after that too?
I get one. To finish this out. Yeah. You got 6 and 7 coming up.
So then I got. We're gonna go quiche.
That's on my list. Yeah.
Yeah, quiche, because I feel like quiches are pretty. A good quiche is underrated. I feel like maybe.
I made so many quiches in culinary school. That's like a baking, like a quick bake thing that they can teach us, and you can knock out in like one day. I fucking hate them, dude. I hate it so much. I made
really
from the age of like 16 to 22. I probably made like over 100 quiches. I hate it. It's just they're just not for me at all. I also don't like eggs very much, so quiche is just a bunch of stuff that I'm not a fan of.
On my list. Hopefully, there's some viewers that love quiches or something. That's all.
My wife loves it, dude. When we go someplace and they have quiche, she's all about it. But like, I'm like, get that shit out of here. Never been a fan.
Okay, and then I'm down to my last one, and
round it out.
I'm a little. I think we're gonna go. Quirk. Is that word?
Yeah, that's too.
Yeah, I like that. I like that because I think certain quirks and just in general are I like my quirks. I think quirky people are great.
You meet a quirky person, you're like, that guy's kind of awesome. Like
I'm always like, oh, if you're a little weirder, a little quirkier than the average, I like you probably.
No, that's cool, dude. I like that. to kind of play off a quirk, I think I'm going to pick. I don't like that. No. I got it. Quote. That's going to be my last one.
Oh, that's a good last
Yeah,
one.
I mean that's something we finish these episodes out with every week. Kind of makes all the sense in the world, I think. Left on my list, I had Queen Anne, which I already used Queen, but like I
Oh,
thought,
Queen
I'm
Anne.
kind of surprised you didn't pick that one.
Well, it's not. It's like where I live, but I'm a Ballard boy.
Yeah, okay. Quarter, quick, quiet, quiver, quacky, quill, queef, question, quinoa, quality time, and quality.
Oh, quinoa. Oh, I love quinoa.
Yeah. Um. All right. This was episode 34 of the KO Disc Golf Show. We're mixing it up, and I got the quote this week. This quote is from David Ortiz, and it's one of my favorite quotes for him. I was living in Providence, Rhode Island during the Boston Marathon bombs. It really shut down like a lot of our city as well in Providence because we were so close to Boston. And I had a lot of friends that were working actually during that event because they brought over a lot of culinary students. So I had a lot of friends that were like directly involved in that. David Ortiz the week after came out and he had this awesome quote that kind of got him in a little bit of trouble, but it's really great. He said, "This is our fucking city and nobody's going to dictate our freedom. Aim high, shoot low. See you next time, everyone."
Peace.